An intimacy coordinator who was not involved in the filming of It Ends With Us, but who works in Hollywood, weighed in about the raw footage released by Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni released raw footage from filming of the movie to disprove Blake Lively's claim in her lawsuit. While his attorney says that the footage disproves her claim, her attorney says that it proves her claims of SH because she was clearly uncomfortable during the 3 takes that were released. As a lot of people have been discussing this after its release, intimacy coordinator Mia Satcher spoke with The Hollywood Reporter about what she observed. So first of all, she said that an intimacy coordinator likely would not have even been on set for this because the scene was not even mentioned in the script. But she said the first thing she noticed is, quote, that he is trying to kiss her and they clearly haven't discussed that ahead of time and she keeps pulling away and clearly doesn't want to do that. Now, she did acknowledge that Blake's status as a big star does give her some leverage to say no. However, Justin was not only her co-star but also her director, so Mia said that she may have kind of just gone along with it because of that. She said, quote, I would say she has a significant amount of power here, but regardless, he is the director and she's supposed to take direction from him. She also said that she was surprised that Justin Baldoni's team released this footage, saying it kind of reflects a more organic version of acting and that doing something like kissing someone without talking about it ahead of time is not the norm in Hollywood today. Now, the fact that Blake was uncomfortable during this scene is completely subjective to whoever is watching it. And while you may be able to argue that she was, let's look back at what she claimed in her complaint versus what was filmed in the actual scene. So they're saying that in this montage, Baldoni chose to let the camera roll and have them perform the scene, but did not act in character as Ryle, saying that he spoke to Blake out of character as himself. And then they said at one point he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck as he said, "It smells so good," saying none of this was remotely in character or based on any dialogue in the script, and nothing needed to be said because there was no sound. And said Mr. Baldoni was caressing Ms. Lively with his mouth in a way that had nothing to do with their roles. Here's the part of the scene where he said, "It smells so good."
If you should
I'm not getting beard on you today.
I'm probably getting spray tan on you.
It smells good.
Well, it's not that. It's my body makeup.
So what Blake said happened does not directly correspond with the video. Now, she was likely going off memory, but there is some discrepancy between what she is claiming and what actually happened in the filming. Whether or not they discussed what was going to happen in this scene kind of remains unknown because it's just based on what they are saying. So we don't know the extent to which what was actually filmed was discussed. And we likely never will because unless any of that discussion is recorded, it's just going to be more he said, she said. But let me know what you think, if you think Blake was uncomfortable in this scene or if you side more with Baldoni, because I'm very curious what people think now that it's all been released.